What happens when nature's most fearless predator meets an animal built like a walking weapon? Tonight, in the dry scrublands of southern Africa, one hungry hunter is about to find out, and the answer could cost him his life. The sun has dropped below the horizon. The heat of the day fades into a cool, dangerous dusk. And out of a burrow, low and wide, a shadow emerges. This is the honey badger. Barely the size of a small dog, but do not let the size fool you. Pound for pound, few animals on earth are as ferocious. Thick, loose skin protects him from bites and stings. Powerful claws, built for digging, can tear through termite mounds and through flesh. His jaws crush bone with ease. And his attitude? Reckless, fearless, almost suicidal. He has been known to fight off lions, to raid beehives while absorbing hundreds of stings, to kill venomous snakes, and shrug off bites that would drop a grown man in minutes. Tonight, his stomach is empty, and his nose has caught a scent. Half a mile away, moving slowly through the brush, is a very different kind of survivor. The porcupine. Slow, nearsighted, built low to the ground. On the surface, she looks defenseless, a plump, waddling rodent, the largest in Africa. But her body tells a different story. Across her back and tail, 30,000 quills. Modified hairs, hardened and barbed, some over a foot long. She does not need speed. She does not need sharp teeth. She has evolved a single brutal strategy. Turn her back on danger, and let danger impale itself. The honey badger's nose lifts into the wind. There, that smell. Musky. Close. He picks up the pace, claws digging into the sandy earth, his squat body rolling forward with surprising speed. The porcupine hears him first. A rustle. A grunt. Her poor eyesight is no help here, but her ears are sharp, and instinct takes over immediately. She does not run. She stops, and she turns her back on him. It is a strange kind of defiance, showing your enemy your most vulnerable angle, betting your life that it is actually your deadliest weapon. Her quills rise. Every one of them stands on end, a forest of needles catching the last light of dusk. The honey badger skids to a halt just a few feet away. He has smelled the porcupine's scent gland before. He knows what she is. But hunger has a way of silencing caution. He circles. She pivots, always keeping her spines toward him, always keeping her rear end squarely in his path. This is the standoff. Neither animal blinks. The badger's black eyes track every twitch of her body. The porcupine's tail begins to rattle, hollow quills clicking together in warning, an ancient sound that means one thing: do not come closer. He does not listen. The honey badger lunges. Not at her back. He is smarter than that. He tries to flank her, to get underneath, to reach for the one place with no armor, her belly. It is a move that has worked before on other porcupines in other confrontations. But she is ready. With shocking speed for such a slow-looking animal, she spins and drives backward, straight into him. The impact is instant. A dozen quills bury themselves into the badger's shoulder and foreleg. He yelps, a rare sound from an animal that rarely shows pain, and leaps back. Blood beads along his fur where the barbed tips have lodged deep into muscle. These quills do not simply prick. Once inside, body heat and movement cause them to work themselves deeper, migrating through tissue like tiny harpoons. Left alone, they can travel for weeks. They can pierce organs. They can kill slowly, long after the fight is over. Most predators would retreat now. Most predators have far more sense than a honey badger. He shakes his head, snorts, and attacks again. This time he is faster, lower, trying to slip beneath her guard before she can turn. For a heartbeat, it looks like it might work. His jaws snap toward her exposed flank. But the porcupine twists her entire body in one violent motion, and her tail slams backward like a club studded with blades. More quills strike home, this time along his face, dangerously close to his eyes. The honey badger stumbles back, shaking violently, pawing at his snout. Pain radiates through nerves that, for once, are not shrugging anything off. Even the most tenacious predator on the planet has a breaking point. He snarls, circles once more, and then he stops. Something shifts in him. It is not fear, exactly. Honey badgers rarely feel it. It is calculation, a weighing of cost against reward, playing out in an animal brain built more for aggression than arithmetic. Tonight, the math does not favor him. He backs away, slowly at first, then faster, breaking into a low, awkward trot, quills still jutting from his shoulder and face, back toward the darkness of the brush. The porcupine does not celebrate. She does not even seem to register victory. She simply lowers her quills, turns, and continues on her way, waddling into the night, alive, unbothered, exactly as she was before this all began. For the honey badger, the night is far from over. Somewhere in the dark, he will spend the coming hours doing what honey badgers do best, enduring. Some of these quills will work loose on their own. Others will fester, work deeper, and become a slow, private battle that has nothing to do with hunger and everything to do with survival. He will likely live. Honey badgers usually do. Their bodies seem built to survive their own recklessness. But tonight he goes to sleep hungry and a little wiser, if only for a while. In the end, this was never really a fight between predator and prey. It was a fight between two different definitions of power. One animal built for aggression, claws, jaws, and an almost fearless will to attack anything that moves. The other built for patience, no claws to speak of, no interest in battle. Only 30,000 reasons to be left alone. Tonight, patience won. And somewhere out in the dark, both animals walk on. Reminders that in the wild, survival does not always belong to the strongest or the fiercest. Sometimes it belongs to the one who was simply built to never be touched.
In the end, this was never really a fight between predator and prey. It was a fight between two different definitions of power.